Okay.
Okay, hello Robin. You said you wanted me to send you a video about what our lives are like here. So I'm going to start today on Sunday afternoon, and I'm going to kind of take you with me through the week and kind of show you and give you an idea of kind of what we do. Okay? So now we're getting ready to go to church, all of us, and you can ride with us. You can see a little bit now some of what we see on the way to church each week. This is the way back and forth to the city. If you can see this, it's probably just the other way if we use this better. The road, you can see lots of different hotels.
Okay. Yeah, everywhere?
Hotels here everywhere. Like this one you can see, but the city's full of them, especially on the roads leaving the city, going to other cities. You can see in the city what they call drive-ins. And here out on the way to the city, you have motels. Here there's a big difference between motels and hotels. Motels are where people go usually for sexual encounters, whereas hotels are much different. Here they have something called drive-ins. I'll try and show you some drive-ins later. A drive-in is a place where they have little booths that are stalls just for cars, made for cars, and they park by the hour, and there's maybe a little sink or something in there, and they pay like 5 reais or 10 reais an hour for whatever they're going to do. But this is the city line. Belo Horizonte is surrounded by mountains. Belo is surrounded by mountains. You can see them all around it. Okay. Look here under the bridge. Under this bridge, you see all the corn? The person that lives under this bridge has planted himself some corn. You can see where people live here under the bridge. And they're planting corn for themselves, either to sell or to eat. One of the main streets. This is one of the major avenues of the city. We are guests. Seeing her sleeping. Samai.
Baixa a cabecinha, Felipe. Felipe e Rosa.
Bought in another city studying. for a month, and he'll be back. He's already been there about 15 days. He should be back in another 15 days or so.
And so where are they?
They are missionaries. They live in Peru, and they do work on the frontier. And they have dreams of working on the river with the Indians, with the Incas, and they're getting qualified for that now. They want to own a piece of land and start a project working up and down the river with the Inca Indians in a boat. But right now they're planting churches. They plant a church in Peru, and that's going well. But they've left it for a while to see what God has for them here. They're at a crossroads right now where they must either continue to study here for another year, or go back and return to work on the frontier. But something neat is God just provided them with a machine, an iron-on machine for decals for t-shirts. And their plans are to pay for another worker through this machine. It's really a miracle story. I'll tell you more about that later.
And we are keeping them while
and they're staying with us for the time that they are here in the city. We met them about 3 years ago when their son needed a heart surgery, and Shayla's sister's a doctor, and so she was able to get him a place at the hospital here that specializes in heart care. And he had his surgery, and we bonded and made good friends. They stayed with us while they were here the last time. And so we kept in contact with them, and now they're back with us again. Okay, now you see the church. This is the church that we are affiliated with here. This is called Igreja Batista da Lagoinha, Lagoinha Baptist Church.
I need a better shot.
Okay, now I'm at the orphanage to pick up the children for church. Okay, so we're inside the actual compound and at the missionary's house. This little baby's parents were drug addicts, and the baby was removed, and they have the baby here, and the baby's hopefully going to be free for adoption soon. Okay, there's a girl swinging. This girl here has an interesting life, an interesting story to tell. She was to be sacrificed in some kind of strange satanic ritual. She lived with the dogs and was treated like a dog. Here's the son, Philip, of the missionaries, and two of the children from the home.
Joyce, vai cantar na cultura em inglês. Eu vou ser tudo lá pra lá do banco. Nunca sei. Deixa eu sentar lá. Não, você vai na...
Okay, now we're coming up on the place where the English church service is held here. Here we have different people that come and they are missionaries or people who just want to learn English better, and so they come into the service to practice.
Tudo vai muito bem e passa o temporal. Passa o temporal. Passa o temporal. Com Cristo nós vamos e tudo vai muito bem e passa o temporal. De jornada no mar, nada baleia do oceano, Deus o mandou pegar, ele
Philip is waiting to leave. His first time away from his parents for summer camp. So we're here at the registration to put Philip with the other boys for summer camp. I'm going right now to make hospital visits at Hospital Eduardo Menezes. This hospital I'm arriving at is a hospital that receives HIV patients, people with meningitis, hepatitis, some of the more tuberculosis, dangerous diseases.